from the BJP and the Congress for a quick face-off. The numbers finally matter. Sachin Pilot has been sacked, but the government under Ashok Gehlot is safe. Here's how things were. 200 is the strength of the assembly. Majority mark is 101. The Congress had 107, 6 from the BSP, plus 5 allies, plus 10 independents, making 122. The BJP with the RLP had only 75. Now see how the numbers have changed since yesterday. Chief Minister Gehlot claimed the support of 109 MLAs, flashing the victory sign after the meeting at his residence. The pilot camp had 12 to 17 MLAs, but within 24 hours, the situation appears to have become a little more tough for Gehlot. India Today has learned that there are 86 Gehlot camp MLAs at the Fairmont Hotel in Jaipur. Sachin Pilot claims he has 22 to 30 MLAs, and if Pilot manages over 25 MLAs, the Gehlot government will be in serious trouble. The total strength of the Rajasthan Assembly is 200. The majority mark is 101. So Gehlot's situation is safe, but a little bit more vulnerable than it was yesterday. RP Singh, spokesperson of the BJP, Adil Singh Boparai, spokesperson of the Congress party, with me live. Let's debate. We have Adil, coming to you first. Is there is talk that you can't write anyone off in politics, etc. But it seems like Sachin Pilot is now the enemy of the Congress party. I mean, the Ashok Gehlot has named him. Randeep Singh Surjewala has accused him of hobnobbing with the BJP. He's been sacked very unceremoniously. Is he now, like, formally an enemy of the Congress party, Adil?
Well, Shiv, it's always party interests which takes precedence over individual interest or personal ambition. It is the party which makes a leader, not vice versa. And let me give an analogy. If tomorrow Shiv has a problem, he won't take 20 of his associates and Zakir Hussain and refuse to come to a meeting and calls you for a meeting. Obviously, there can be minor differences within every organization, but you have to sit and sort out those differences. You cannot hold the party to ransom. You cannot blackmail the party. Please understand this. It is the party which is supreme. The Congress party is a 150-year-old party. And it is the Congress ideology to which all of us are committed to.
Yeah.
Mr. Sachin Pilot was made an MP at the age of 26 years. He was a union minister at the age of 31. The state PCC chief at the age of 35. Deputy Chief Minister at the age of 40. Can you name me one leader in the country today, Shiv? One contemporary of Mr. Sachin Pilot who's been rewarded to the extent as Mr. Pilot. We all respect Mr. Sachin Pilot, and we sincerely expect that he settles his differences, whatever differences which may exist. After all, in a democratic organization, there are bound to be differences. But you cannot hobnob with the opposition. When I say the opposition, I mean the BJP. Today, the BJP is determined, and I repeat, the BJP is determined to destroy the constitutional secretary. Today, it's all the more responsible and important for Congress party persons to come together, unite, and strengthen their resolve to fight the BJP. This is not the moment. This is not the moment to create fissures and destabilize your own government.
Okay. RP Singh, the BJP has said this is an internal mamla of the Congress party. While that may be true at one level, the allegation is that the BJP has been catalyzing this issue by hobnobbing with Sachin Pilot since January, and now you've got leaders who've flown to Jaipur to try and aggravate the situation. How would you defend that? The BJP says, the Congress says, this is not an internal matter, this is precipitated by the BJP.
Well, I'll take some names. Jagan Mohan Reddy. You remember that name? Ashok Chaudhary from Bihar. Hemanta Biswa Sharma. Ashok Tawar, Haryana. Ajay Kumar, Jharkhand. Uddatta Kishore from Tripura. Aditya Singh, UP. In queue, Milan Deora, Hooda, Sanjay Nirupam, and can be my dear friend sitting in the panel. So people are not satisfied, not happy with the party, with the leadership. They don't see any future in the Congress, and they are being stifled. The games are being played within the Congress. We all know that. And Sachin Pilot and Jyotiraj Scindia were seen as a challenge to Rahul Gandhi. We all know that. They were seen as a challenge to Rahul Gandhi. At some given time, they would have challenged Rahul Gandhi, the grounded leader from the different states who have worked hard in the states and who had better charisma than Rahul Gandhi. So it's a game played within the Congress. I mean, otherwise tell me, Rahul Gandhi will tweet on everything. Now, why couldn't he have, I mean, if he couldn't communicate with Sachin Pilot directly, he would have tweeted and told him, come, let's meet and have a cup of coffee and sort it out. And if it was doing for last 6 months, then why was Congress leaders creeping over it? I mean, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi, Priyanka Vadra, Mr. Robert Vadra, all four of them meet every day over a dining table or for a cup of tea or breakfast or dinner or lunch. Now, why couldn't they sort it out earlier?
Okay.
They didn't have time.
Let me ask that question. Adil, Adil, I get that, hobnobbing with the enemy is a very serious thing to happen in any disciplined party. I accept what you're saying. But at the same time, can this simply be about pointing a finger at the BJP? Isn't that a bit of a cop-out? Surely the Congress also has to look within, especially at the kind of leadership that's been provided by, well, Sonia Gandhi at one level, but more, from the young leader like Rahul Gandhi. Isn't this more a failure of Rahul Gandhi to keep the flock together? He should be able to protect people from the BJP if you're accusing them.
Well, Shiv, I wasn't going to state this, but now I'll put this on record. When Mr. Gehlot was chosen as the Chief Minister of the state of Rajasthan, an internal survey was conducted. MLAs were asked, whom do you want to choose as your Chief Minister?
Yes, we've reported that.
Three-fourths, over 90 MLAs had decided on Mr. Gehlot as Chief Minister. Now, please tell me, in any organization, let's take Mr. R.P. Singh's organization, can you make somebody the Chief Minister with 10 MLAs in a house of 200? What arithmetic, what logic is this? So let's not be delusional. And it is so convenient, Shiv, that yesterday the Congress party and the Rajasthan government is facing a bit of a problem, and the ED and the income tax swoop in. How is it so coincidental when planes, chartered jets are surreptitiously taken off from defense airfields in Delhi and Mumbai to Bangalore when it was Madhya Pradesh? How is it that MLAs were given crores of rupees, northwards of 25 crore rupees in the Karnataka fiasco? And we've all seen the Supreme Court indictment in Uttarakhand and Manipur, how the BJP tried to muzzle and demonetize democracy using muscle and money power. And as far as Mr. Rahul Gandhi is concerned,
but is there no blame for the Congress leadership, Adil? You're making it sound like it's entirely the BJP's fault. You're making it sound like that's entirely the BJP's fault, which is a little disingenuous given the number of leaders who've left the Congress.
Shiv, you're making a false assumption here. The Congress leadership has been regularly in touch with Mr. Sachin Pilot even over the past 48 hours. Several senior leaders. I am not going to get into names because that propriety would not warrant that. Several senior leaders, top leadership. I underline top leadership. Has spoken to Mr. Pilot and had requested him to come to Jaipur and settle differences. But if somebody still doesn't want to come, that's their perspective. That's their decision.
Okay.
But let's be very clear. This is all engineered by the BJP. Unfortunately for the BJP, things didn't fall in place. They couldn't get those 30 MLAs which they were anticipating. And it's Operation Lotus which has failed. And the Congress government in Rajasthan is stable. But this is a bad precedent for the country.
R.P. Singh, the Congress, Adil Singh Boparai of the Congress says that the BJP has been fishing in troubled waters since late 2018 when the Congress came to power. After it became clear that Sachin Pilot was angry at not being made the Chief Minister, the BJP mobilized its forces to try and co-opt Sachin Pilot. And what we are seeing happen now is a result of those efforts that began in 2018. R.P. Singh.
Well, he's talking about some 25-30 crore spending hand. I'll appreciate he should, before making the statement, he should come out with some solid proof. This is a TV channel, respected TV channel, not like any other TV channel where you can make a screenshot and run away. Secondly, sir, you said Sachin Pilot, you said Jyotiraj Scindia, you said Ajay Kumar and all, that name I've taken away. Let's talk about Milind Deora. Let's talk about your Huda's son. Let's talk about Aditi Singh. Come on, wake up, man. And Adil, earlier you wake up, good for you and good for your party. We don't want you to come and join us, but we want a good opposition. But wake up and you can take a lead in that. I treat you as a learned person.
But
so you take a lead and take a lead and wake up and do a when you have people in the party, Jitan Sharma UP. I mean, there are people within your party who are already raising alarm.
But Sachin
You be
Pilot,
part of that.
but is Sachin Pilot being admitted into the BJP? What is the BJP's plan, RP Singh? Are the doors open to Sachin Pilot?
See, we are in politics. Let's admit this, and then doors are open for anyone who wants to come and join our side. There's a point to say. But right now, there's no dialogue. There's nothing of that sort has happened from our side. He's still very much a part of Congress. They have not sacked him. He's very much part of Congress. Only thing is they are saying that why can't he travel to Jaipur? Well, why can't you from just 10 Janpat just walk down till wherever he is in Delhi? I mean, he's within Delhi or after Gurgaon, you are other MLAs. Oh, why don't you walk down? Why
Okay.
don't Mr. Rahul Gandhi take a lead and walk down?
So
Because
I want to-
he is-
I want to, yeah, okay. I get what you're saying. Adil, we're almost out of time. The question I want to ask now is, it's the same question, but I have to ask it in another way. By constantly pointing all your fingers at the BJP, is the Congress, risking losing an opportunity for some kind of internal introspection? There is no shortage of examples, Adil, of young leaders who've left the Congress party, gone on to do bigger, better things, even old leaders who've gone on to do bigger and better things. This provides some kind of an opportunity, an inflection point to see what has gone wrong. It's easy to simply blame the BJP. They will always try and take away your leaders.
Well, Shiv, before I answer your question, just to respond to Mr. RP Singh, we all know the state of affairs when it comes to Murli Manohar Joshi Saab, LK Advani Saab, Yashwant Sinha Saab, how the Modi-Shah duo has completely destroyed their political career. So therefore, it doesn't augur well or behove of the BJP to really preach internal democratic values and policies. This is as far as Mr. RP Singh is concerned. Responding to your question, Shiv, there can be differences within every party. Please understand, there are differences within India today. Group, let's be clear. But there is a way of sorting out those differences. There are internal party platforms to sort out those differences. You can't take a few handful of MLAs and hold the party to ransom and then start siding with the BJP or having parleys with the BJP and enable and facilitate and open a window for the BJP to play their dirty politics. So therefore, with great regret, I say that some of our leaders have fallen into the BJP trap.
Okay.
The BJP has failed on
Very
every
small
front.
point.
Economic, national security, health. So therefore, how do they distract attention?
20
If
seconds
this
to you,
fiasco
RP
had
Singh,
not
to
happened,
wrap up. Yeah.
Mr. Shiv Arur would have been discussing the Chinese skirmish.
No,
Shiv would have been
China
discussing
is
the
still
numbers
China
of
is still our
9
number
lakhs.
one story. There's no doubt about that. There are talks
Shiv would have
happening
been
there.
discussing that
I
what
agree,
is the
I
state
agree.
of the Indian economy.
I agree.
What about unemployment?
No, certainly,
this is
certainly. These are all
BJP's
very big
division and
stories for us here,
distraction.
Adil. Don't worry about that. Those are all very big stories. 20 seconds, final word. I
But
started
this
with
is how the
Adil.
BJP shifts the narrative.
Yeah. Finish. RP Singh, 20 seconds.
Yeah, Adil, I'll appreciate you stick with your point tomorrow also, what you're saying today. If Sachin Pilot come back or he's back in the Congress fold, I mean, I hope you will stand by this. See, before you raise fingers, try to mend your house first. Try to work out within your house. You're talking about he should come back to Jaipur. I mean, walking down some kilometer or two here, I mean, that doesn't matter. And Adil, we all know that within Congress, there is only one leader, and that's Rahul Gandhi. Whether he works or not, whether he performs or not, he's going to stay the leader. So that's the problem with the Congress, and that's why all young leaders
Okay.
face stifled.
We'll have to leave it there because we're completely out of time. Adil and RP Singh, thank you very much for joining me. But Sachin Pilot will be breaking his silence tomorrow and making a statement. He's only put out one tweet today saying the truth can be harassed, but it cannot be defeated. Let's see what Sachin Pilot has to say. Will he be sacked from the Congress party as well? We'll have to wait and see. Sachin Pilot's rebellion, his declaration of Dil Mange More, has been a long time coming, and the Congress has had a long list of similar rebellions in the recent past. Why exactly do so many leaders choose to dump the party, and what do many of them actually have in common? We answer these questions in this report.
A young, dynamic leader openly rebelling against the Congress and demanding his slice of the power pie. It's a script that's played out again and again and again in the Grand Old Party. And Sachin Pilot's rebellion is the latest in a long list of leaders once loyal to Rahul Gandhi, forced to dump Congress. The most recent example is Jyotiraditya Scindia. He was the chairman of the MP Congress campaign committee, was reportedly sidelined time and again by then Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Kamal Nath, and repeated attempts to get his due in the party were unsuccessful. The BJP swooped in and got Scindia on board, offering him a Rajya Sabha seat and ministerial berths to his loyalists. A man who played a crucial role in the Congress's Gujarat campaign, Alpesh Thakur from the influential Thakur community, was Rahul's personal pick and was the face of a young, energetic Congress in Gujarat. The OBC leader quit his post as convener of the Gujarat campaign committee, saying that he was ignored and sidelined repeatedly by the High Command. Zero intervention by the central leadership meant that they lost another young leader with a lot of potential in a crucial state. From heading the Mumbai Congress wing to now openly criticizing the Gandhis at every given opportunity, Sanjay Nirupam's rise and fall in the party has been spectacular. The result of infighting was that Nirupam was ousted from his post ahead of the Maharashtra elections, and that left the Congress leader fuming. He now is still a part of the Congress, but that hasn't stopped him from speaking out repeatedly against the party. Navjot Singh Sidhu, the cricketer turned politician, chose Congress over saffron and has been completely sidelined in the grand old party. After a slew of controversies and repeatedly criticizing Punjab Chief Minister Captain Amrinder Singh, Sidhu's political innings has come to a grinding halt in the Congress, cut to size by none other than Chief Minister Amrinder himself. Each of these leaders have one thing in common. They were handpicked by Rahul Gandhi. Once blue-eyed boys have all been shunned either by the party's style of functioning or the lack of opportunities. Bureau Report, India Today.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.